Lovey and Aunt Sissy were wearing matching red shorts and white ruffled tops. Lovey's hair was in a ponytail decorated with oversized red and blue trailing ribbons. Their cart was draped with stars and stripes bunting. Lovey clapped her hands when she saw the turtle. Oh my gosh, that is so awesome. You have to ride with us, Macon called out to her. This is the Dawn Patrol float. Aunt Sissy laughed and gave Lovey a gentle nudge forward. Go ahead, she told her. I'll catch up with you later. With a quick squeal, Lovey ran to our float and hopped in the back with Macon. The fire truck blasted its horn, and the surrounding golf carts began honking their horns. Lovey handed out kazoos, and the three of us blasted them. The parade is beginning, exclaimed Honey with excitement. She started the engine and joined the golf carts as they scrambled like bugs to line up in a single file behind the truck. When the fire truck's siren began sounding, we were off. Called corny, called old school, but it was a blast. I'd never been in a parade before. The cart bumped along the dirt road in a single file to the music of Bruce Springsteen, born in the USA on a wireless speaker. Anyone on the island who wasn't riding a golf cart stood at the end of their drive and waved an American flag as the parade passed. The parade wound around the entire island as the music changed from one patriotic song to another. It ended to cheers and applause at the high dock along the creek. Colorful beach chairs lined the wide, long dock, and signs welcome to all of the 4th of July creek float. The sun had risen during the parade, and I had a sheet of sweat on my brow. I looked out and saw adults and kids already in the water, swimming, lounging on inflatables, paddleboards, and kayaks. The water looked great. Lovey and I looked at each other, eager for Honey to park the car. I can't wait to get in, I said, excited to jump into the water. Macon's mood shifted, and his smile fell. Are you okay? I asked. Yeah, he replied, but it didn't sound like the truth. We watched some older teenagers jump off the edge of the dock, whooping and hollering as they splashed into the water below. As soon as the cart was parked, Lovey and I hopped off and raced to the dock. Macon followed more slowly. Come on, y'all, called out Lovey. Let's jump in together. We'll do a Dawn Patrol jump. Macon quickly jerked from her grasp. You two go ahead. I'll take a pass. Before we could argue, he turned his back and headed toward the main path away from the dock. Lovey scrunched up her face. Why is he being a dud? I didn't know, so I just shrugged. The tide was high, and the greenish blue water sparkled under the cloudless sky. Lovey and I got in the long line to jump. We watched breathless as one of the kids took off running down the dock to a cannonball into the creek. The folks sitting along the creek, young and old, always cheered and waved flags. When our turn came, Lovey and I held hands and looked at each other with huge grins. Ready? I asked. Ready. On the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Dawn Patrol! We cried as we took off, hand in hand, running to the end of the wooden dock. For a moment, we were suspended in midair, her hand in mine. Then splash! The water felt instantly cool against my hot skin. Under the water, among the bubbles, we let go of our hands and kicked our way up to the surface. Applause and cheers greeted as our heads surfaced for air. Lovey's face was pink, and she squealed. Again. Okay. We swam to the side and climbed up the rope ladder, eager to get back in line. Hello, Jake. Turning my head, I spotted Honey waving from her seat in the shade. She looked so happy. It made my own heart happy, too. I waved back, then cast a quick glance around for Macon, but there was no sight of him. Lovey and I swam till our arms grew tired from fighting in the creek's current. We grabbed onto the rope ladder to rest and catch our breath. Look, there's Macon, she said, cramming her neck. We're standing near the ice cream stand. She waved her arm in a wide arc over her head. Macon, she called out. Come on in, it's awesome. Macon was leaning against the tree, eating an ice cream cone. He lifted the cone and shook his head no. What's the deal? Lovey asked me. I don't know, but I'm going to find out. I gripped the ladder and climbed out from the creek. Lovey was right about me. Water dripped from our bodies as we raced barefoot across the dock where Macon was standing under a craggy oak tree. What's up? You okay? Hey, I asked him. I'm fine, Macon licked his cone. Why won't you join us? I asked. Because I don't want to. I stared at my friend and wondered if he could possibly still hold a grudge about the boat fiasco. A boat that was so long ago. Macon, Lovey said. What's wrong? Why are you acting this way? What way? Macon challenged her. Lovey softened her tone. Why won't you come into the water? I just don't want to, okay? You never want to get in the water with us, she argued. You scared or something? I joked. Macon's eyes narrowed. Shut up, he said, shoving my shoulders.